Since the beginning of the era of technology, we have been dreaming of a device that is all screen and can replace a large computer, and it also fits in our hands. Well, 11 years ago, the first ever iPhone pushed us in the direction of realizing this dream a little bit more.
An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. An iPod, a phone. Are you getting it? These are not three separate devices. This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone.
Next came phones with a larger form factor, pioneered by Samsung's Note. The first ever Note was actually 5.1 inches only, which was considered a phablet back then, but now that size is compared to a compact phone. Anyway, there was a problem with that form factor as well. As the phones got bigger, it got more difficult to handle these phones. So finally 2 years ago, Xiaomi came out with the original Mi Mix, which had almost no top bezel and a very minimized bottom bezel. This allowed for larger screens to be fitted in smaller form factors. Soon enough, every other company except Sony followed suit, and in 2017 we had a flurry of 18:9 aspect ratio phones with almost negligible bezels. And then in 2018 it evolved into the notch. Which is a controversial topic to say the least. This is where the titular Vivo Nex comes in. This phone on record offers 91% screen to body ratio and does away with the notch completely. But wait a minute, isn't Vivo known for its selfie camera? But what did they do with the front camera then? Well, there's a button on the side of the phone which upon being pressed pops out the camera from the top. Now combine that with the fingerprint scanner which is inside the screen. You've got a phone which is straight out of science fiction. The Vivo Nex will be offered in two main variants, the Nex S and the Nex A. The Nex S will be their premium flagship offering with a Snapdragon 845 chip powering it. Now, the Nex A will be offered with Snapdragon 710 chip. Qualcomm came out with the 710 chip to bridge the gap between the 600 series and the 800 series. We will be talking all about the Snapdragon chips and what all variants are available in different devices in the upcoming video. So do make sure you've hit the notification bell. So coming back to the Vivo Nex, the Nex S will be offered with an 8GB RAM and an in-screen fingerprint scanner. And the Nex A will have 6GB RAM and the fingerprint scanner has moved to the back. Now both phones will have a dual camera setup and everything else remains the usual fare. Now what actually matters is that this phone is all screen and it offers a very smart way of doing away with the notch. The price of it is not yet known, but it should be somewhere around 46 to 47,000 in India. Also, it should launch within a month from today. Well, we can't say how the phone will actually perform in the market, but still, this will mark a change in the history of smartphones. I actually have a really good question for you. Which company do you think will be copying this technology first? Like which other phone will offer this kind of setup right after Vivo Nex? Let me know in the comment section below and I will see you next time. Until then, all I'm asking you to do is pick better.